A lot of optimism there. Gruden saying he's a sixth-round pick. Well, it cost him a third and a fifth to get his services and that whopping extension, of course. Impromptu translator to kick off the morning. Nate, what'd you make of that AB presser and that whole situation?
There's a certain calm, certain comfort that he has already. You can see almost the negative energy that he's been carrying over the last few months. It's dissipated. And that's something that he wore louder than his clothes, louder than his jewelry, louder than his haircut, louder than a blonde mustache he had. All the stuff he was doing, even the traveling, the selfies in his backyard with the palm trees, all he kept thinking about was that negative energy that he was wearing like a stank cologne. Yeah, it's gone now. He's happy. Now let's see if he's going to keep that same type of energy once things don't go well. I don't think that Antonio is a negative apple. I don't think he's that bad apple in the group. I just know when he's not getting the ball and his team is losing, he's going to walk in that office and say, how do we get me the ball more? And how is Gruden going to take that? And how will the surrounding pieces take that?
Yeah, to me, it was the warmth of that press conference. It was a family affair. What I mean by that, you had John Gruden's wife, Cindy, there. You had Mike Mayock's wife, Mandy, there. You had Apollo Brown and Ollie Brown and Autonomy Brown, all the Antonio Brown children were there, and you heard them in the background. It felt like this is home. Like, this is where you could be yourself, you could be comfortable. Whereas maybe Pittsburgh was a little bit more buttoned up and, well, we got to treat everybody the same, everyone but Ben, but everybody's got to be treated the same, and you come to work on time. And it seemed like, hey, we're excited to have you. And I almost watched that version of Antonio Brown, and I'm like, that's the Antonio Brown that I always knew. Not the week 17 in a fur coat, not the guy at the shop with LeBron, not the guy sitting down with Darlington with a blonde mustache doing things on ESPN. I'm wondering, has the last few months of Antonio Brown just been an incredible master job of an acting performance to get what he wanted? And now, okay, I'm back and I can be, like, that was the outlier the last 3 months, or the last 4 months. And even week 17 with him, is this the real Antonio Brown, or is that the real Antonio Brown who looked like he was on planet Mars when he was talking?
I do think I found it compelling that he was late. There was a lot of talk about that. For other reports, he was like 25 minutes late. That's not right. Is he going to come in on like a white tiger or like a gold pirate ship or something like that? No, it was just him. I guess he's late for things. It's fine. He's got a bunch of kids. Autonomy has to get in the car seat. It takes forever. I did think it was funny when he was asked about Derek Carr. I think the first word out of his mouth was refreshing. Refreshing. He said that, and then he proceeded to say the word hungry like 7 times. To your point, Peter, it's what we wanted him to say to Darlington about how hungry I am. So maybe there was a bit of a facade. He also was asked pointed questions by the media about what are you going to bring? How are you going to make a difference? And he went into a long monologue about his leadership and the jugs machine and the work, and I'm going to show them this, I'm going to show them that. It was music to your ears if you're a Raiders fan. And you didn't even get yet to him going to Derek Carr's house, which was an unbelievable display. He showed up at Derek Carr's home.
Yeah, this is it.
Like with a giant check and balloons or something, and there was a lot of hugging. And this, to me, it was almost maybe another facade. This is, to me, when you post 1 million pictures of your new girlfriend. Never been happier, time of my life, make your account public. They hugged once. There's more hugging. It was like he climbed up Derek Carr's rose trellis to go and meet him for the first time. He seems very happy, Adams.
He said that they are very similar. There's a lot of comparisons that he draws to himself and Derek Carr. He's saying all of the right things. I wish him the best. I think football is better when the Raiders are competitive, especially in that division. So I hope it works out. They have Tyrell Williams, a guy that you touted so much throughout his career, 1,000-yard season when Keenan Allen was out with the Chargers. So I got to think Antonio Brown's a good fit to just spin this forward. I'm just so cynical based on this table and things that I've seen that I'm watching that clip that you're talking about at the house, and I'm like, one of us is going to pull that up at some point in the season when things aren't going well, and we're going to show it and be like, this didn't age well, or we're going to make, poke fun at it, and so is the rest of the media. So I don't know if it's going to be this hunky-dory the rest of the way, but it couldn't be any better than it is right now.
I know. It did look like Cribs, like the magic was happening right there in the foyer. You know what I mean?
It does say something that he went to his house right out the gate, though. He spent, what, 7, 8 years with
Big Ben? With the film crew from Raiders.com.
But that's what he did, though. He went right out the gate.
Can Derek Carr handle him, mate? He's already walking right into his house like he owns the place. You know what I'm saying? He started changing the DVR settings, doing whatever I want, put my feet up, give me something to drink. I don't know,
change these locks real quick.
Right? On the
My house.
I'm fired up.
All right, more on Antonio Brown, of course. Let's send it over to the rep cam where we find our NFL